YN's POV. Once out in the hall, Bakugo threw you to the ground. You fell to your side and felt something crack. But you tried to ignore the pain for now. You looked up at Bakugo, who stood just above you. He looked down at you for a long time, as if in a studying manner. Suddenly, he reached down and grabbed your collar again, this time pulling you up and forcefully pushing you back against the wall. He still held your collar. You tried to grab his hands and pull them away, but they were too hot. You started to panic and begun breathing very heavy. Bakugo, let go. It's hot. Shut the hell up. How dare you talk back to me, you piece of shit. Bakugo, please stop. It hurts. You continued struggling, trying your best to get away but knew his grasp on your shirt was too tight. Think. Man. Think. You struggled to keep your tears from streaming down, and they fought back. Unfortunately, they won. Your tears rolled down your face and onto his strong hands. Bakugo, please stop. You choked out. He looked at you with disgust, threw you to the floor by your collar, and walked away. You fell to your side again and felt a painfully strong rip in your skin. You held back your screams. Bakugo already won. You wouldn't give him even more satisfaction. You waited until he was back in the classroom and the doors slammed shut. The second they did, you dashed for Recovery Girl and finally released the waterfall from your eyes you were holding back. You barged into her room and had her heal up your ripped stitches. She kept you in there for a couple of hours after school. And make sure you rest and walk slowly on your way home. Alright. Then you checked the time. 3:34 p.m. Oh crap, thanks Recovery Girl, but I have to get going. Bye, thanks again. You yelled and ran out of the school. It was dark and cold outside. You ran for I don't know how long. The public bus didn't come this late, so taking the bus was out of the question. I guess I'll run all the way home, you thought. You ran and ran and ran some more. You didn't realize how far you lived from the school until now. Once you finally saw your house, you calmed yourself down and quietly went inside and shut the door. You went up to your bathroom and locked the door behind you. You took slow, quiet steps over to the sink and wet a rag to clean your wound. You lifted your shirt over your head and threw it to the floor, then pressed the rag to the oozing blood coming from your ripped stitches on the side of your stomach. You squeezed your eyes shut and bit your lips to keep yourself from screaming out in pain. After you got yourself cleaned up, you went to your room, changed into your pajamas, and fell asleep, being careful not to lay on your injured side. The sunlight peeked through your curtains and onto your saliva-dried face. After blinking once or twice, you sat up, maybe a little too fast. You gripped your side. You looked over and checked the time. Oh no. I'm gonna be late, you thought. You jumped out of bed and quickly got ready and then ran to the bus stop. You blankly looked ahead as Mr. Aizawa babbled on and on about the lesson. Then you heard him say, "Okay everyone. Your hero suits are here. Try them on and meet outside for some training. You have 10 minutes." Everyone raced to the front of the room except two people. You and Bakugo. He caught your eye and you looked over at him, right as he turned his head to look at you. Everyone had left the room now and his sudden gaze terrified you. You jumped out of your seat and ran to the front of the room, grabbed your hero suit and ran to the classroom door before he could yell at or kill you. So you quickly called out, "Izuku, wait." You slid open the door, but before it was open enough for you to slide through, someone behind you slammed it shut. He removed his hand from the door and replaced it with his foot, which he slammed by your face, almost crushing it along with the door. You froze. You didn't need to turn around to know who it was. You felt that bad aura again. Bakugo, thanks for watching my video. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss anything I post.